Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Hey guys, I have a new foundation from Estee Lauder to try out for you guys today. I picked up their new Double Wear Soft Glow Matte Cushion Makeup with SPF 36 plus one refill. That means you're getting two foundations for the price of one. This retails for $49 on a select few Estee Lauder retailer sites. I ordered mine from Macy's, but I have seen it at Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's and Saks online. It's not yet on the Estee Lauder website, and there's only a select few shades that are available, and it's like the three lightest shades that are available, or like three shades that would fit my skin tone. I typically go for 1N1 or 1W1 when it comes to Estee Lauder foundations, and in this particular foundation I picked up 1W1 Bone. So I'm not exactly sure how many shades Estee Lauder is releasing, just because this is, I guess, the soft rollout, and then the full launch is probably going to be in the next couple weeks or maybe even few days. This is what the compact looks like, and forgive my fingerprints because I am wearing it right now, so I was already filming with this earlier. You do have the shade name on back, and here is the refill. So there's already a cushion foundation in here. You just need to remove the little seal, which I think I've already tossed mine, and here's the other one that you can store for safekeeping. Guys, Estee Lauder, in my opinion, makes some really amazing foundations, and they make foundations for all different types of skin concerns and skin types. My all-time favorite has to be the OG Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I also love the Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation, and I also love the new Double Wear. It's the Sheer Matte Foundation. I believe that one came out last year. I think it has SPF as well. Guys, I have a few videos where I'm reviewing and wear testing several different Estee Lauder foundations, so I'll be sure to have my foundation playlist linked in a pinned comment of today's video in case you want to go back, check out any of my foundation reviews. If it is your first time on my channel, first and foremost, welcome. My name is Steph. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so I hope if you enjoy watching this video, you'll consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up before you go. But I am 40 years old, I have normal to oily skin, and I am a foundation junkie. I love all things foundation, concealers, setting powders, eyeshadow palettes. You see a little bit of everything here on my channel, but foundation reviews are probably my most favorite thing to do. So I am always down for trying a new foundation, especially from a brand that I love foundations from. I have yet to try, I don't think I've ever done a cushion foundation review here on my channel. I will say I've only tried like 2 other cushion foundations in my lifetime. My favorite being the one from Wet n Wild, which I don't think they make anymore, or if they do, you can only find it maybe on their website or in a select few retailers. But I think that cushion foundation has since been discontinued from Wet n Wild. The other one I tried was from Juvia, but I didn't like that one. The Wet n Wild has been the best one yet. So I was excited to see that Estee Lauder was coming out with a new foundation, especially a cushion foundation, since I don't think I've tried that here on my channel. Now let's open up this compact. So we get a mirror here. This is the little puff, which mine is already dirty because I used it to apply the foundation this morning. So I'm gonna put that down, and the foundation is in here. You just need to move that to the side, and there you can see the product. Now, there was a seal right here that I had to peel off. That was, of course, to keep it fresh and keep it for drying up. So you always want to make sure that you close this really well so that the cushion foundation does not dry out on you. Once again, I picked up the shade 1W1 Bone. I think it is a fairly good shade match for me. Ignore these red lines right here. Guys, I have to wear this strapless dress right now because I went to the beach yesterday and I got incredibly sunburned on my back. Like, my back is on fire right now. This is nothing. This does not hurt at all. My back looks like a red lobster. So as soon as I get done filming this intro, I'm gonna go back, put my aloe vera gel on, and put my loose baggy t-shirt because I can't stand to have anything touching my back right now. Had a fun time. Unfortunately, came back with a bit of a sunburn. So again, with this foundation, guys, it does retail for $49. You're getting 2 of them. It's basically like you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Now on the box is a write-up of all the details about this foundation. It says it's going to be a luminous matte finish and it's going to provide 24-hour wear. Now it says that this foundation has a flexible texture to it that's going to give the complexion a natural, flawless look. I do want to point out that there is fragrance in it, and it notes that the fragrance is light with a fresh floral scent. Now when I was applying this earlier, and you'll see that in the application portion of the video, I really couldn't smell anything, so I had to look on here to make sure that there was fragrance, and it did say that there was, but it's a very, I mean, you have to almost be looking for it in order to smell it. So don't think that it's going to be like a heavily fragrance products like sometimes the Dior foundations can be, and Givenchy, a lot of those luxury makeup brands, they tend to add a lot of fragrance to their products. With this particular foundation, it does have it, but it's really very minimal, and you almost have to be looking for it in order to smell it. So I just want to throw that out there. It says that it's going to diffuse the appearance of imperfections. It says it's going to be good again for 24-hour wear, and it does say it's going to control oil. Now I have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone, with my nose being the oiliest place on my face. So I always want to be, you know, matte in my T-zone, and I want to glow everywhere else. So I'm hoping that this combination of matte and glowy finish, which I think sounds really interesting, I'm hoping that's going to work out well for me and my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. It says that it's not going to streak or cake. It says it's not going to settle into pores, and it's going to provide medium to full buildable coverage. Again, it does come with the little applicator and a refill. So 2 foundations for the price of 1. $49. Bought this one at Macy's. It is available in several other retailers, but not all the shades are available yet. So when I can find out when the full range is going to be released, or maybe when it's going to be dropping on the Estee Lauder website, because I'm sure that's when all the shades are going to arrive, then I will most definitely update you guys, and I'll probably put that in a pinned comment of today's video. Guys, this is going to be a 2-day, 10-hour wear test. Like the majority of my foundation reviews typically are, you're going to see me apply this foundation on day 1. On day 1, I do not wear this product with any helping ingredients, so like no primer, no powder, no setting spray, just the makeup so that we can see how it is going to wear. Normally, I don't do blush or bronzer when I'm doing the day 1, but I do have some other filming that I need to get done today, so that's why I added some cream bronzer and cream blush, and those will be listed in the description box along with the rest of the makeup that I'm going to be wearing throughout this video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping to them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. On day 2 is when I'm going to wear this product with everything, my powder, my primer, my setting spray, like you name it, a full face of makeup. And of course, I will do my periodic check-ins throughout the day, letting you guys see how this is looking on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. If I can go outside and take a picture, which keep in mind, I am super sunburned right now, then I will try and do it. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. But I know some of you like to see how it looks in the sunlight, so I'm gonna try and get that done for you in today's video, but forgive me if I don't, just because I am very sunburned right now. So let's get started with today's video. Guys. If y'all want to see this new Estee Lauder Double Wear Soft Glow Makeup Cushion Foundation with SPF 36 in action, keep on watching. Alright guys, here is the compact, and I did want to show you that it does come sealed. So there's one in here, and then here is the extra that it came with already in its package. So we're just gonna take that off there. Again, I'm using shade 1W1 Bone. Now it does say to use the puff. I also have my own damp beauty blender in here. And I do have my, where's my BK Beauty brush? My BK 101 brush on standby. Let's try using the puff first. So remember on day 1, I'm not wearing this with primer, powder, or setting spray. The only powder I'm going to do is under my eye area, since I am going to be doing a couple other videos today. So that's what it looks like on the puff. 1W1 and 1N1 are typical shades for me in Estee Lauder. That's usually what I get. Okay, so that's giving a little bit of coverage. We are gonna get medium buildable, possibly to full coverage. I'm just gonna do the right side first, and I am just using their puff. Now this does say it contains fragrance, but I'm not smelling anything. Maybe just a very soft scent. Definitely nothing like, you know, nothing like a Dior or a Chanel or, you know, those luxury foundations that always have a scent to them. That this is nothing like that. All right, so here's what it looks like with foundation and then without foundation. Let me try doing, with my BK Beauty 101, I'm going to try doing the left side with the brush. I feel like I like it better with the brush. This BK Beauty brush is just, it works wonders for foundation application. It is definitely my favorite. It's so easy to apply. It just blends itself out, really. My nose seems a little red. I was at the beach all day yesterday. My back is so sunburned. But my face, not too much, because I wear a large hat and very well protected. All right, so now I'm going to try going in with my damp beauty sponge. And I just want to build up right here on my cheeks. This is where I have old acne scars and minor discoloration. And I always tend to add more coverage in this area. All right, so I think that looks really pretty. There's definitely a glow going on, but this does say it is going to be soft matte with a glow. So that's a very interesting combination. This might be something that us oily skin beauties over here might really enjoy, especially if you're full on oily. I am just oily primarily in the T-zone, but I'm really liking the way it looks. It feels really nice. It's super lightweight and just super easy to apply. I feel like my complexion just has a nice healthy glow. I'll say that this is like a traditional medium coverage. I don't feel like I'm getting full coverage out of it, but now I'm going to add a little bit of the Dior Backstage Concealer. Add a little bit to my nose since I feel it's a little bit red. All right, now to set my under eye area, I got this new She Glam Insta Ready powder. This is a pressed on one side and a loose on the other side. I got the shade Translucent. So I'm just gonna use this powder to set the under eye concealer. All right, guys, so here's the complexion. I definitely feel like I have a glow. I feel like the glow is kind of diminishing as the foundation settles. It does feel a little bit tacky, so it hasn't fully set down yet. We'll see how it feels at the 5-hour mark, but this is how it's looking right now. I think it looks very pretty. It feels very lightweight, and I do think the shade, what did I get? 1N1 or 1W1? 1W1 Bone. I think that is a good shade match for me. So we'll see, guys. We'll see how this new Estee Lauder Cushion Foundation, Soft Matte Glow Cushion Foundation, is going to hold up on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. I will be back probably after lunchtime to give you guys the midday check-in, and of course at the end of the day to wrap up my first impressions on this day 1 wear test. Stay tuned. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here, trying out this new Estee Lauder Cushion Foundation, and here's what the complexion is looking like. So I did have to add a little bit of cream bronzer and blush just because I do have another video to film today, and actually I just got done filming the intro portion of today's video. I like the way my complexion is looking. I feel like I definitely have a glow. I think my nose could be more matte. Like, I feel like my nose, yes, there's a glow to it, but I think it's more of a shine than a glow. glow, but I like the way everything else looks. Like, I love the way the complexion looks. Such a lightweight foundation, like a very, very lightweight foundation. I would say it's a true medium coverage. I don't really feel like I built it up to being a full coverage like it says you can, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with a medium coverage foundation, and I think it looks really pretty. It looks really nice, really fresh. I don't see the matte effect. I definitely see more of the glow effect, but I don't see the matte. And maybe that's just because I need to wear powder with it. So normally I would definitely powder down my T-zone, but you know, not on this day one. But I think it looks pretty good. I don't see it breaking up or anything. I think it looks pretty good. So it still has 5 more hours to go. I'm going to start working on another video, and I will check in with you guys at the end of the day so that we can wrap up this day 1 wear test trying out the new cushion foundation from Estee Lauder. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this day 1 wear test trying out the new cushion foundation from Estee Lauder. Here's what my complexion is looking like. Definitely a glow, maybe a bit too much of a glow, especially like in my T-zone. Now, this is a matte foundation that's supposed to provide a soft glow. So do I see the matte? I don't feel like I ever saw a matte finish. I definitely saw more of a glow finish, but at the same time, this really is a pretty foundation. It's definitely going to be medium coverage. It's very, very lightweight. I didn't notice that it settled anywhere into, you know, my fine lines. I have one right in here that foundation likes to get into, but I just feel like it's a very pretty foundation on the complexion. And for me, given that I am oily, especially in my T-zone, I think tomorrow when I pair this with a primer and a setting powder, some setting spray, I feel like this is just going to look 10 times better. I'm not mad at the way it looks today, but I feel like it can look better. Now, for those of you with dry skin, I mean, I think this is going to be maybe like just a one and done thing. I don't think you're going to need a primer or powder, to be honest, you know, unless, you know, you like to use those products. But I feel like this is going to be nice for somebody with dry skin, especially somebody for normal skin. Those of you with full-on oily skin, let's wait and see for tomorrow, because I'm definitely going to want to see how it's going to look with powder, and I have a feeling it's going to look a lot better. I think the coverage stayed intact. Like, look at my forehead. My forehead looks smooth, other than, you know, I could use a little bit of powder. I could use a blot. So I am going to check in with you guys in the morning after I apply the makeup, and we'll see how it looks. Another 10-hour wear test tomorrow, and we'll see if this new Estee Lauder cushion foundation is worth your $49. And remember, you're getting 2 for the price of 1, so it might turn out to be a really good deal, but stay tuned. Good morning, guys. Here is what my complexion is looking like this morning. I only have bronzer on. I haven't applied the blush or highlighter yet, just because I don't know exactly which video I'm filming today, and there might be some blushes in the collections that I have. I've just had a lot of stuff come in. I overbought, and now I got to film with it. But I am loving the way the complexion looks right now. Let me tell you what I went in with really quick. So I used the Fenty Pro Filtr primer. That's one of my favorite primers. I used the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Loose Finishing Powder. You guys know that's one of my favorite powders at the drugstore. For concealer, I went in with the Tarte Power Flex Concealer. That is also one of my favorite concealers. And then for the perimeter of my face, I used the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder in the shade 1N. And LYS Bronzer. And that's about it. So far, that's about it. A little Honest Beauty lip balm going on. I need to do a few chores before I get started filming, but this is how the complexion looks about an hour in or so. Oh, and Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, of course. That one is another favorite. So I'll be back, guys. I'll be back definitely after lunch, so you guys can see how the complexion is looking. But I did want to mention, another thing I wanted to mention is that I used my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush to apply this cushion foundation today. So I didn't use that little sponge that came with it. You guys know another favorite, BK Beauty 101 foundation brush. That was what I used to apply. And I feel like I got better coverage, but I'm still not getting full coverage out of it. I'm just getting a nice medium coverage. And I feel like my skin has a healthy glow. I'm matte where I need to be. And that's, I think, like the premise of this makeup. Like, it's supposed to keep you matte in the areas you need to stay matte and give you the glow everywhere else. I'm all for that. That's exactly how I want my makeup to look. And I'm really liking the way it looks right now. I'm sitting in front of a window to get some of that natural light, and I really do like it. So I'll be back later. We'll see how it's looking in 5 hours, and of course at the end of the day to wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test over this new Estee Lauder Cushion Foundation. Hey guys, this is the 5-hour check-in, trying out the new Cushion Foundation. I just wrapped up filming this eye look. You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out which new collaboration eyeshadow palettes, because there's 2 of them that I use. You guys should see this video go up the day after you see this video on Estee Lauder go up. But yeah guys, I'm liking everything. I think everything looks definitely less glowy than it did yesterday, and of course that's because of the powder, the primer, the setting spray, all of those helping products. They really do make a difference, and I am loving the way my complexion looks. I think it looks very good. It feels very comfortable. 5 more hours to go guys, and we will wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test trying out the new Estee Lauder Cushion Foundation. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this 2-day 10-hour wear test trying out the new Cushion Foundation, the soft glow matte Cushion Foundation from Estee Lauder. And here's what my complexion is looking like. I think my complexion looks so smooth. I think it looks really good, but there are signs of wear. And you know, it's 10 hours later, guys. It's so hot outside, even inside. I've said this before, even inside, it still feels warm. Like you can still feel some of the heat. But like right here around my nose, like keep in mind the nose is the oiliest place on my face. I think you can kind of see like it's kind of caking up a little bit there. That's because the oil is starting to come through. I think on my chin, I don't really feel like I've lost too much coverage there when typically I do, but you know, I think it's breaking up a little bit around the mouth area. But everywhere else, I think it just looks so pretty. Like it looks really nice and smooth. I do think it kind of settled a little bit like in the pores right here on the tip of my nose, but I feel like that's because I got sunburn there. So I don't know. I'm not judging my nose too hard like this little section because it didn't do that anywhere else. I definitely think today with the setting powder, the primer, the setting spray, I think it did a much better job. Like I'm not as glowy as I was at this point yesterday, or even at all the way I was yesterday. Like there's just a nice healthy glow, exactly what I think this foundation is intended to do. It's intended to keep us normal to oily skin beauties out there, matte where we want to be matte and glowy where we want to be glowy. And for me, that is the perimeter of my face. That is the exact way I want my makeup to look. Matte T-zone, glow everywhere else. And I believe this foundation has successfully achieved that for me and my makeup preferences. I really like it. It is a true medium coverage foundation. Even though I built it up, I don't feel it ever got to full coverage. So for me, this is definitely going to be a medium coverage. This is definitely going to be one that I wear, you know, paired with my favorite products like powder and concealer and setting spray, all of that good stuff. For me, that's just the way it's going to work the best. I did include swatches of this other Estee Lauder. I think this is their latest foundation aside from this one. This is the Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup. This one also has SPF, but it's SPF 19. And please don't rely on the SPF in your makeup to be your one and done SPF. You always want to go in with an additional one before you apply your foundation. This was a nice product as well. This is definitely going to give you more of a matte, sheer matte finish. And I've reviewed this one. So I'll have my foundation playlist linked in a pinned comment in case you want to check out my other Estee Lauder and just full on foundation reviews. This was a nice one, but you will get more coverage with the cushion than you do with this one. I also swatched this foundation against the Dior Skin Glow This is a beautiful foundation. I think for all skin types, this is a beautiful foundation, but definitely if you're normal to oily or full-on oily, you're going to want to powder down, but this is a beautiful one. I wear shade 1W in this one, and this other Estee Lauder one, in case you forgot, I'm shade 1N1. I can do 1N1 or 1W1 in Estee Lauder and be okay. And guys, I wish I had another cushion foundation to compare this to, but I don't. This is the only cushion foundation in my stash, in my sea of like, I don't even know how many foundations I have. You guys know I have a lot of foundations, obviously because I have this YouTube channel and because I love doing the foundation reviews, but I'm sorry that I don't have one to compare this to. That's why I just chose to swatch these, because I felt that they kind of give a similar finish, maybe a similar effect that this cushion one does, but this is a really unique product. I'm glad I have finally a cushion foundation in my stash. Once again, I have 1W1 Bone. I think it is the perfect shade match for me, and I'm looking forward to hear what you guys think, especially those of you who end up trying this foundation, what you think of it. Again, the full shade range is not yet available. I am still trying to find out more details on that, when like the full release of this product is going to be, because it looks like this is a very soft release, because there's only like a couple shades, like literally like 2 or 3 shades available on each of those Estee Lauder retailer websites, and it's not even available on the Estee Lauder website as of today. Once again, it retails for $49. You do get 2. You get 2 because you get the one that's in here and then you get the refill. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think this is something you might want to check out. It's just a really interesting product, and it worked well on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Is this going to be on your radar? Is it something you're going to add to your cart? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water and stay cool. It is too hot. I will see you guys very soon. Bye.